Hello and welcome to July's Investor Update here at Nutmeg. My name's Neil Alexander, I'm the Chief Financial and Operating Officer, and I'm joined by Shaun Port, our Chief Investment Officer, as we continue to democratise wealth management and empower generations of investors. Hi Shaun.
Hi Neil.
We definitely saw some volatility across the financial markets in June. Can you tell us a little bit about what's been going on?
Yes, that's right, Neil. So June was quite a volatile month. In the first few weeks of the month, we saw some quite good returns, a good rebound in global stock markets. But the second half of the month, all these tensions around global trade, particularly between the US and China, normally surrounding Trump's tweets, that was really driving the market. There was a lot of news going on around that, but really that was the main force. So we saw prices over most developed markets gain or lose around 1%, so not too much in the way of movement. But when you look at emerging markets, we saw stock prices in US dollars fall by about 4%. And if you look at China, over the course of 11 days, the stock market there fell by over 10%. And since the end of January, the stock market in China is down by 20%. So some really big moves in China. Now, the Chinese market is typically volatile, but obviously this is quite a big fall in stock prices, which affected sentiment across the region.
Thanks, Shaun. And how are our fixed allocation portfolios performing?
Well, global trade tensions really had quite a big impact on portfolios. We saw good gains in the early part of the month, but they were offset in the second half of the month when these US-China tensions really dominated market sentiment. So overall, portfolio ranges from a loss of about 0.2% up to a gain of 0.2%, depending on the risk level. So most of the gain came from US equities, but we saw losses from all other equity regions and actually small losses from bonds as well.
Great, thanks Shaun. That's fascinating as always. And as usual, we've got a question from one of our customers. This month our question comes via Twitter, and the question is, what happens to the dividends that are paid out on Nutmeg investments? Do they get automatically reinvested?
Yes, a good question. So within pretty much all of the investments we have, they generate income. So whether it's bonds or stock market dividends, these instruments do produce income. Now that income is generated within the ETF that holds those investments, and often they're paid out. So when they're paid out, we invest those back into the portfolios. We don't charge our customers any extra fees for doing that, but we automatically put those dividends back to work to earn growth and also to earn further income.
That's great news. Thanks very much, Shaun.
Thank you, Neil.
And thanks to all of you for joining us again this month. As usual, if you've got any questions for us, please feel free to contact us via email, the social channel, or in the comments section below. And we look forward to updating you again next month. Thanks very much.